Hello, my name is Rebecca Bennett. I've worked as a teacher's aide in a math class, high school math class, for about 6 years. This is my emotional support animal, Twixie. One thing that we've learned in the math classes is that everybody teaches a little bit different and everybody learns a little bit different. So I hope these videos help you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you like to see what we're doing when we're not doing math, visit Twixie's page on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Today's video is on solving for variables when you have variables on both sides of the equal sign. We got to remember to keep our equation balanced. We're going to identify our variable. In this case, we have an x. We want to get all of our variables to one side of the equal sign. Doesn't matter which side, left or right, doesn't really matter. In this case, it's easier to move the variables to the right so we don't have a negative variable. So we're going to do that, we're going to do the inverse of what's happening right here. It's a positive 5, so we're going to subtract 5x from both sides of the equal sign. Got to keep it balanced. Five minus, or 12 minus 5 is 7. So we got all our variables on one side, so we got to move all our numbers to the other. So we're going to get rid of our 14. The opposite of a positive 14 is negative 14, so subtract 14 from both sides. 2 minus 14, negative 12. And now we can get our variable by itself. It's being multiplied. Opposite of multiplication is division. Divide both sides by 7. So in this case, we're left with a fraction, negative 12 over 7. Alright, again we have x for our variable. We have parentheses and a number outside, which means multiplication. And what we call this is distribution. We are going to multiply both sides, or both numbers inside of our parentheses, by the number that's on the outside. So 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And again here, distribute. 3 times, there's a hidden 1 there, so 3 times 1x is 3x. And 3 times 11 is 33. Now we can get all of our variables to one side. I'm going to move them to the left this time. So I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. 10 minus 3 is 7. And now I can move my numbers to the right. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. 33 plus 2 is 35. And now I can get rid of my 7. It's multiplying, so I'm going to divide both sides by 7. 35 divided by 7 is 5. And we can plug this in and make sure it works. Alright, order of operations, you do inside your parentheses first. In this one we have 2 operations happening inside of our parentheses. So we're going to multiply first and then subtract. So 5 times 5 is 25, minus 1 is 24. This one we only have 1 operation inside of our parentheses, so we can go ahead and add. 5 plus 11 is 16. And now we can multiply these numbers. 2 times 24 is 48. 3 times 16 is 48. So our answer checks. Okay, this one, we've got x again. We need to distribute again. Two times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. If you happen to notice that both sides of your equal sign are exactly the same, it's an indicator that your answer is going to be all real numbers. But we'll go ahead and solve it all the way out. Move all our variables to one side. Doesn't really matter which one we move. 10x minus 10x cancels. 10x minus 10x cancels. So we're left with 12 equals 12, which is a true statement, which is why it means all real numbers. So it does not matter what number you plug in for x, your answer is always going to be the same on both sides. Again, we have x, and again, we need to distribute. Three times 2 is 6, and 3 times 4 is 12. So, we're going to move our variable. Doesn't matter which side. 6x minus 6x cancels. 6x minus 6x cancels. So, we're left with 4 equals negative 12. This is what we call an untrue statement. So we put a slash through it, it means not equal to. So what this means when you get this is there is no solution to this problem. No matter what number you plug in for x, it's never going to be true. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and check out Twixie's page.